Guitars have three major types of bridges: a two-piece bridge, a one-piece bridge, typically seen on string-through guitars, and then you have Floyd Rose systems. And Floyd Rose tremolo systems are a nightmare to replace the strings on. So let's replace the strings. For this, you're going to need your dad's guitar, a set of Allen keys, and a set of strings, and optionally, a speed winder and some diagonal cutters. The first step would be to remove the strings, but that's already been done for me. So I'll go ahead and remove the trem arm and clean this guitar real fast. Before and after. To start, we're going to reattach our whammy bar because we're going to back out these screws here without detaching the springs on the back. So at this point, these blocks here are now loose. So be very careful when moving this guitar around, as these could fall out. These here are your fine tuners. You're going to want to back these out till they're at just about the middle point, so you have an even amount of movement to increase the tuning and an even amount of movement to decrease the tuning. Now let's loosen up the nut lock. And this guitar has locking tuning machines. So if I back this out, you can see the hole in the tuning peg is now open. And if I do it in reverse, you can see it seal. But now we are ready for strings. Your string has two different ends on it, the ball end and the traditional end. So we're actually going to string this guitar in reverse. And I'm going to feed this end through all the way up to this end. So that way when I get down to this end of the guitar, I don't have to clip the end off the string in order for it to fit where it's supposed to. We'll make sure this string is depressed all the way down. We'll go ahead and lean on our whammy and tighten this screw to lock in this string. Now we give ourselves the slack we need, and we go ahead and lock our locking tuning machine. Then we very gently bring the string up to a slight amount of tension. We're not looking for anything serious here, just enough to bring up the slack. And then you'll want to clip your end. Now do that for all the other strings. And done. Next, you'll want to bring all of your strings up to tension by using the traditional tuning peg. Remember to alternate between strings to keep even tension on the bridge. And then go ahead and tune like normal to your preferred tuning. And when you get it very close to locked in, don't forget to put this back on. And you'll do your final tuning from here. And an important note, when these are tightened, don't turn these pegs. You will snap your string behind the nut. But I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. As always, I appreciate your time, and thank you.